We're out again on the foreshore and it's another windy day, and we've not been here 2 minutes. Look what I found just lying on the sand. Look at that, fantastic. I think it's even got the plug still in. Wow, brilliant start to the day. Well, I brought reinforcements today. I brought my metal detector down. Not sure what we'll find because there's a lot of railway rubbish down here, but I've just dug this out. And I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to give it a clean. Let's see what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's gold. Maybe it's treasure. Yeah. Maybe it's not. I don't know what that is. Very fragile and flimsy. It's very squeezable. I wonder it's connected to the lamp wick that I found last time. Interesting. And a good start to the day. I was just working my way along this part of the beach with the metal detector, and I've just seen this bottle here. It's tucked away underneath. So, stuck. Oh, there we go. Still got the stopper in. Fantastic. And it's got writing on as well. Sample of, sample of Mellin's food. Sample of Mellin's food. It looks like it's got something still in. Wow, I wonder what that is. Now, is that animal feed? Can't see it being human food. I don't know then. Definitely worth finding out about. Fantastic, what a brilliant find. Really impressed with that one. Just looking under the water, I can see something. I'm going to have to try and hook it out with the metal detector because it's going to be a lot deeper than my boots. Let's have a see. Oh, it's nice. It's a green bottle. Let's have a see. It looks quite modern, but who knows? Who knows? Ooh, that's nice. What does it say? Looks like it says de Kuiper. Oh, Dutch, de Kuiper. Oh, where that's come from? Is it modern? Don't know, could be. Like it's had a cork in it, isn't it? De Kuiper. Fantastic. Really interesting little bottle, that one. You can see my spade there. I see my brother in the distance. Now I'm just walking back to my spade. Look what's on the shingle. How did I miss this? I was too busy watching my metal detector. What a lovely bottle. Oh, what a shame it's broken. Do you know, I bet I've found the neck to that at some point. What does it say on the bottom? 514, I think it says. Oh, a lovely little bottle. What a shame it's broken. I don't know if you can hear the gulls out there, but they're making a right old racket. Hundreds of them coming in with the tide. Probably feeding on the shrimp that are coming in. Hundreds and hundreds of them. Now my brother's gone a bit deeper and he's actually going to be rewarded now because he's just seen something. It looks like stoneware. Wow! Brilliant find. Can I have a look? Oh, look at that. A piece of stoneware. Wow, it's a jug as well. It's got the lip on. You can see the lip there. Fantastic. You can come again. So far the score is brother 6, dog squad 2. So he can definitely come again if he's finding things like this. Fantastic. And if I slip it in my bag, whether he'll notice or not. Probably. I've just been digging a hole. This has come out. I don't know what it is. Getting a good hit. I don't know is. It's heavy. It's heavy, that, what is it? It's attached to a piece of string. Is it a piece of string? Wow. What on earth is this?
Won't make I get it anywhere.
Let's have a see. See what that is. Right, hang on, I'll have to turn the camera off and get digging. After quite a bit of digging, we eventually got it out, and I think it's lead. And I might be wrong, but I think that is where the saying swinging the lead comes from. I think it's a leadsman's line in that slot in the bottom. I think, I might be wrong, they would put something viscous and sticky and then they'd drop it over the side of the boat to see what the bottom was like. Now, I might be wrong, I might be totally wrong. It's very heavy, very old. What a fantastic find. The string actually went under 3 big boulders, so it's been here an awful long time. The string looks quite new then. I don't know, something to look at, something to look into. Now, hopefully the wind isn't picking this up too much, but I've just spotted a bottle in the rocks and it's in one piece. Oh, it's got writing on as well, the best sort. Oh wow, can you read that? California Fig Syrup Company, San Francisco, California. Califig. Awesome, that is fantastic. Just been digging another pit that I found, and this turned up. I have no idea what it is. It looks like it's got some cogs on, so I'll just give it a clean, see what it looks like. Oh wow! Could that be out of a clock? Some sort of mechanism, isn't it? What a lovely little find. Where's it come from? How on earth has that got 8 inches down? But thinking about it, the way the sea's cutting this banking back, we would have been stood on turf not that long ago. This doesn't explain where that came from. We've got loads to talk about. We had some really good finds today, didn't we, Bramble? And one of the best ones was the stone ink jug. That was fantastic find, that, and it was totally unexpected, especially where we found it. It was in 2-3 feet of water, and we was just lucky we found it. So that was a brilliant find. And the next find was the California Fig Company bottle. That was found under a rock. I don't know how long it had been there, but you can see from the pictures that there's loads of barnacles around the neck of the bottle. So it's been there a long time. Now, the California Fig Company started out in Reno, Nevada, in America in 1878, and it was selling syrup of figs, and it was a very, very successful company until the passing of the Pure Food and Drug Act in 1906 in America. And it was found that the laxative effect of the California figs was caused by senna, which is actually a tropical herb, and that made up 25% of the mixture. Another thing that was found was that the actual mixture itself was 6% alcohol, which was the same as drinking a bottle of beer. Now, the product's still sold today, but it's in different types of bottles. The bottle we found was embossed, which was really interesting, a really nice find. The next one we found was this little bottle, and it was a fantastic find because it was just propped up in the mud. Just looked like somebody had put it there, but I think what had happened, the tide had just washed it away gradually till it was exposed. Now you can see, still got something in the bottom. Now at the side it says sample of Mellins food, and at the time I thought maybe Mellins food was an animal feed, but it turns out Mellins food was a powder to make a milk modifier for mothers and young children. And Mellins food was started by an English chemist called Gustav Mellin, and he developed an infant formula, and it was a powder that he diluted with cow's milk, and it became a milk modifier, and it was a soluble dry extract of wheat, malted barley and bicarbonate of potassium, and it was marketed as Mellins food for infants and invalids, the only perfect substitute for mother's milk. Now, an interesting fact about Mellins food is that in 1902 Mellin Food Company sponsored the construction of the UK's first airship that was built by Stanley Spencer, and on the 22nd of September 1902 Spencer flew the Mellins airship across London from Crystal Palace to Harrow, and he dropped footballs from the airship to try and convince the military of its potential as a weapon of war. So that's a really nice find, a lot of history in that, and I wonder whether that is actually the milk modifier powder. Don't suppose I'll ever know, because I'm not going to open it, but that's a lovely find. Now the next thing we found was this lead weight on a piece of string. Hit me bramble, it's nothing to eat. Now at the time I said I thought it was where you get the phrase swinging the lead from. Now when someone's swinging the lead, they're trying to get out of doing work, and what this was for, it's actually a sounding weight to find how deep the water is under the boat's keel. Now the man at the front was called the leadsman, and he would throw it out and it would land in the water, and he could tell how deep it was. Now if somebody was trying to get out of doing work, the man would spend ages swinging it before he actually let it go. So it came as a phrase to mean sort of avoiding work. Now these strings, every 6 feet they'd be marked off, and 6 feet is a fathom. So that brought about the phrase to fathom something out. You were fathoming out the bottom. How deep was the water underneath the boat? So 2 interesting little phrases came from just that one piece of lead and string. Now you can see in the bottom there's a slot, and what they would do there would put some sort of grease in the bottom, and when it was dropping through the water and it landed on the bottom, the leadsman could look and see what the bottom was made of, so he could see whether it was sand, whether it was shingle, whether it was gravel, just by what was brought up on the sounding lead. That's a fantastic find. I don't know how old it is, but where it was found, barges used to come in, sailing barges used to come up the estuary to collect slate from the local slate mine. So it could have been off one of those boats that's just been broken off, snapped off and dropped in, but it's a lovely find, nice find with the metal detector as well. But it's just one piece of lead, it's not folded, there's no marks, and it just seems to be one piece that's been drilled out and then a slot put in there. But fantastic finds today, really did enjoy it. And remember, if you do enjoy these videos, press on Bramble's nose in the corner like I'm doing now, press on the head, and you'll be able to subscribe to the channel. You'll be able to see all these videos. We've got a lot in the pipeline, so we hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.